A reading from the Last Testament, Al-Quran, Chapter 02, the account of the Heifer of Israel. In the name of the one and only God of all people, Allah, the Spirit that unites all people in their oneness with the creation, the Lord of compassion and the compassionate protector of all. ALM, Alpha Lambda Mu. In the beginning, man's journey in time and up until now, that timeless message from the Lord can without a doubt offer a guiding light, a set of incorruptible values to nations and individuals striving to improve their moral character. Such a people are believers in the existence of a spirit in control of the will of providence. They congregate on a regularly scheduled basis to say their prayers, and they do not fret about spending some of the income they had generated from our generous providence. They believe in the word that the Lord had sent from the soul's heavenly place down to your heart. They subscribe to the revelations that came to light before your time, and their level of confidence in realizing their noble intents and purposes grows stronger with every passing day. The rulings are guided by the light of their Lord, so there is no doubt that they will be reaping the scrumptious fruits of success. As for those recalcitrant, idol-worshipping sinners who had banded together in their opposition to the God-given rights, if you go and warn them of the severe consequences that they will have to face, or you do not bother to warn them, they will continue to show no faith in the one Spirit of all or in humanity's soul. God, Allah, the Lord of the human soul, is the Spirit in control of all the forces. He is in control of the passionate fires that inflame every heart. He recognizes the flawed qualities of an immoral, fraudulent character. He had made a fraud have a hard time expressing his true emotion. He cast his heart in a mold of wax to keep his emotions sealed and bottled inside. A fraud is insensitive. He feels no empathy with other beings. Perception is a function of sensitivity. And so God had deprived them of their perceptive powers. They have blinders over their ears and muffs over their eyes and muffs over their ears. They cannot see where they are headed, and words cannot penetrate the thick wax lodged like a plug in their ears. Their sense of direction is guided by the darkness of their ignorance. So there is no doubt that they will be reaping the sour grapes of failure. They had earned a harsh punishment that lies in wait for them at the end of their line. A distinct group of people keeps saying, "We believe in God, and we believe in the coming of that day when this world would end, the end day." But their actions indicate that they do not believe in either. They indicate that they are only concerned with promoting the interests of their own tribal club. They truly believe that they can play games of deception with God and His people. They think people that profess an honest faith are basically naive and easy to deceive. They are blinded by their own arrogance, and so they cannot see that they deceive no one but themselves. Their twisted perceptions are hard to be corrected. It is a sickness in the heart, and for His own reasons, God had nurtured their disease, spreading it far and wide. They fabricated lies about others for their own consumption. The lies that weaved the web of their self-deception had earned them a painful punishment. Whenever they are told, "Do not bring death and destruction to the life that thrives in the land," quit poisoning the moral character and propagating false values, they say, We are only trying to make things right. Make no mistake, they are the greedy polluters that are contaminating the moral character. But they had become callous, indifferent to the devastating effects of the nasty filth that they spew on humanity. If someone says to them, there is no need for you to trap yourself in the state of insecurity, just show that you can have some faith in the Spirit like other people who had trusted their security to the Spirit of humanity, they would say, are you asking us to find an anchor for our security, the way naive and mindless people had anchored it in the ambiguity of God's protection? Make no mistake, they are the mindless people, but they do not realize it. And whenever they come in contact with people who had confessed an honest faith, they would say to them, we have also made our faith in the same ideals known to everyone. But when they retreat to the privacy of their secluded clubs, consorting with their own demons, they would say to them, we stand united with you. And what we said to them in jest was intended to pacify their simple infantile mind. We had fun mocking their faith. Allah, the Spirit of oneness in all creation, the God of all people, is the one who is really making a mockery of them. He fills their heart with boldness to commit their violations with impunity. He is leading them to a dark place where they cannot see right from wrong, blinded by the thrill of their unpunished transgressions. That nation of people had traded its Lord's guiding light for a perverted sense of morality, but their commerce was not profitable, and their rulings were highly misguided.